because of Hurricane Ian, we have a bit of a special treat with a Wednesday night matchup in the AAC. SMU at UCF. UCF a 2.5-point home favorite. This one Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time on ESPN2. It is the first conference game between these two teams. Total sitting around, let me pull up the blended odds here for you. Total sitting in between 62 and 62.5, depending on where you get your odds for this one. ESPN FPI has UCF as about a 2.7 favorite on a neutral field. Again, this one at UCF, though. This game was moved from Saturday to Sunday, and then still with the infrastructure delays from the hurricane aftermath, delayed again to Wednesday night. So that's why we have this game. So no short rest situations, actually extended rest for the teams with the delay from the hurricane. As for the matchup on the field, when SMU has the ball, the Mustangs are 54th in EPA per play, but they're facing a Golden Knights defense that is 26th in EPA per play defense, and the success rate difference here is even more stark. SMU's offense is only 95th in success rate, and they're facing a top 10 defense in success rate. UCF is 7th in success rate defense. Flip over to when UCF has the ball. They are 87th in EPA per play. And SMU is 110th in EPA per play defense. So not a very strong defense, but a big mismatch here comes in the rushing defense category. SMU's rush defense is 114th in EPA per rush. They allowed 191 yards rushing to TCU, 221 yards rushing to Maryland in their past two games. And UCF comes in ranked top 30 in rush EPA. So really big advantage there on paper running the ball for the Knights. As far as pace, we mentioned the total 62.5. It's notable that both of these teams are top 10 in college football in plays per game. They're both averaging more than 81 plays per game. They scored 83 points in this matchup when they played each other last year. But UCF games, we mentioned how good their defense has been. This year, UCF's games have gone under the total in 3 straight games. And this, as we mentioned, the mismatch on paper for their defense against the SMU offense, I'd be hesitant to play the over here just based on pace, considering that we do have a stronger defense in UCF. It looks like they're going to match up very well with the SMU offense. So the play for me in this one, UCF minus 2.5. This number looks like it's headed towards 3 towards kickoff. So hopefully if you can get it, if you miss the minus 2.5 before kickoff, maybe worth waiting for a live bet here. Maybe there's some early points for SMU or a stalled, honestly, like one punt or stalled drive for UCF early in the game. And this line should move back towards the 2.5 if this does close at 3 with what it looks like it's doing now. So for me, I'm going to bet UCF minus 2.5 against SMU.